Welcome back to Red Ted Art. Guess what we have for you today? These are so exciting. Never-ending Pokemon Evolution cards. Aren't they the coolest? Now, you guys asked for Pikachu, and here it is. You might have seen the Never-Ending Kaleidoscopes. They were amazing and so much fun, but we thought, why not make some cards? Now, these are really good for posting, putting in an envelope, sending to a friend as a birthday card. Really cool. You can colour them in or send them blank, but either way, I think they're really fabulous. Now, they're a little bit easier to assemble than the Kaleidoscopes, although I think the Kaleidoscopes are fine if you concentrate and take your time, but these are a little bit easier, so hopefully you'll enjoy doing them, and also they're much easier to colour as well. So anyway, should we take a look and see how they're made? Off we go. So to make your never-ending cards, you will need your printable. So this time you're going to need 2 sheets. I'm going to do Pikachu today. 2 sheets of printables, which you can get on my friend's site Hattifant and my site. Okay, so we're going to link below. So they're different printables on different sites. All right, so you'll be fine, but you do have to go to Hattifant and Red Ted Art to get these. I've got Squirtle, Eevee, and Chikorita, which I think is adorable, and Hattifant's got the other 3. So let's make. You'll also need some scissors and glue stick. Now I'm going to start cutting. Hattifant's got a slightly different way of assembling these, so if you do want to check out her video, that's fine. She uses a scoring knife or pen, and she also uses some double-sided tape, but I find personally I quite like using just the normal glue stick. But you do have to pay attention and be as accurate as you possibly can. Now you should have 2 pieces like that. So next thing you do is move that one carefully to the side, turn this one around, and you fold it. There's a line here, okay? Fold it as neatly as you can. So get this nice, neat line, like so. And now you open it up. This is where Hattifant and I do it differently. I now give this a cut, just a straight line, whilst Hattifant glues it down first and then uses a scoring knife. But I prefer the cutting method. There we go. Now you open it up, get the glue stick, and add glue all over. Now it's important that it's really well glued down and that you don't have any lumpy bits in it, like I've just got there. Let's get rid of that lumpy bit. I mean, it's not the end of the world if there is a lumpy bit, to be honest, but I think it's better if there isn't. Now the important thing is, because I've cut it rather than scored it, it's really important now that when you fold it, you line them all up properly. Okay, so I'm going to do the first one, line it up all along the side, nice and straight. Okay, the second one, line these 2 lines up as straight as possible. We'll just make your final card nicer, and then line this up. Okay. Make sure it's nice and dry. Now put that up here. Now this one, I have to cut, well, firstly do your fold. Do your fold. And now open it up, and I'm going to cut it like this. Now when you do cut it, be sure you don't get the order muddled, okay? So put them carefully to the side, facing the same way. You don't accidentally want to swivel this round, yeah? So keep the order really neat. Don't accidentally turn this. Otherwise, it's a mini disaster. Well, you'd have to do it again if you glue it incorrectly. So now, get lots of glue over here. right up to the edges. Try not to get any gloopy bits. So now fold this one down as neat as possible. Take that one and line it up as best as you can. So lined up here and on the sides, and then the final piece. Line up here. Okay, I think I need a bit more glue in the corner. Good. So now you have this and you have this. Next thing to do is a little bit of a shadow there that's annoying me. Let's move it. Here we go. Next thing to do is cut this one carefully and neatly, and cut this one. Okay, now you take and you flip like this. There we go. Now you have A, B, C, D. And now you turn this one and this one. Now that needs to glue on here. That needs to glue on here. Okay. So again, here's where Hattie Fan uses double-sided tape. I think that works really well. I like my Pritt Stick. If you're using a Pritt Stick, do let it dry first before you start using your foldable. So I'm going to bring these together as neatly as possible, and the same here. Okay, D on D. Make sure it's all lined up. You can also check that it's lined up. Good. There we go. And now add this one. So B, B, C, C. Okay, make sure it's nice and neat. Here we go. So now comes the clever bit. Now this is the bit that took me a while to figure out. So I'm going to flip this open. Look, watch this. Flip it. And this back side comes down. Okay. Here we go. Same. You're going to flip it and this back comes down. Here we go. Isn't that exciting? Still drying, so I'm just getting it all in place. Same. So this time you're going to flip it and this back goes behind, and I'm going to flip it and this back goes behind. So this is the intermediate Pikachu. Flip and flip. That. Here we go. Exciting. Now it's time to colour. Now these, the way these are made is very special, and it can actually only use 3 characters in order, even though you can see 4 characters, in order for it to work, which is why when we've created these, or when Hattie Fan made these for us, there's a character that's kind of an intermediary. So this is Pikachu, and here's your intermediary. Otherwise these don't work. So you will always see a character that's kind of like an additional or intermediary Pokemon. So that is simply amazing, don't you think? But I'll show you the intermediary here, for example. So you've got Squirtle, here's the intermediary, and he turns into that. Otherwise it doesn't work. So don't worry about the fact that there's a special intermediary evolution guy basically to get you to your end destination. Now these cards, like I said, are fabulous to play with. They make really great birthday cards, so obviously you can make a set and send it to a friend in the post. We have 6 different designs. You can colour them with watercolours, pens, pencils, whatever you want. Now remember with Eevee, when you have a look, because we could only use 3 characters, we have this fun intermediary one, but actually there's only 2 of the Eevee evolutions. I know you guys love her, and I know you want all 8, but there's only 2. I'm really sorry. But you know, that's how it works. There are lots of, so like I said, 6 different characters. We've got 5 of your absolute favourites. You guys have been asking for Pikachu and Pichu, so we've done him. And we've got a special Chikorita here, just for a bit of extra fun. Okay, so don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, visit of course the links below so you can get your printables. Enjoy, have fun, and we'll see you here again soon. Bye.